Okay, what's up? What's up? So we got some quests to do. Some quests. I have to find some of these things, and some of these I have to do with certain classes. Don't deal damage with abilities for 30 minutes. What? So just avoid things for 30 minutes? Interesting. "24 marching ghosts." Apparently I haven't done that yet. What are marching ghosts? Well, we gotta find those. Let's go to the Forgotten Viaduct. Kill a marching ghost? I still haven't done that. What are the marching ghosts? Apparently I haven't even done that. Okay. I don't know, like, I have to see a Shield Maiden. I still need to keep going with the Shield Maiden. So actually, I should do that. I should continue with the Shield Maiden. Which is I want to play my other classes. Okay, so I still have my loadout. Alright, let's go. And we will try to do the Forgotten Viaduct this time. Attempt to do the Forgotten Viaduct this time. Alright, here we go. Just a magnet right there. The lightning this time. So I'm gonna try to deal 300,000 damage. With just my shield dash too. Let's see. Let's do that. So I'm just heading towards this page here so I can get a 300,000, that's a lot. That is a lot of freaking damage, man. At least it keeps track of it for us. 300,000. 300,000. 300,000. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just you wait. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Let's do crit bonus. Crit bonus. We're gonna do crit bonus. 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 Alright, let's get health this time. Since there's no crit bonus. Alright. Base crit bonus. There we go. Oh, get them orbs. We got them orbs. Alright, we'll get lightning strikes. Clear up throat. Clear up throat. Clear up throat. And we'll go ahead and get as many freaking main weapon upgrades as we can. I like that. Plus 15 damage to the main weapon. I mean, that's what we want right there. That's what we want right there. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want right there. Alright, let's go get this page. Let's go get it. Let's get the page. We gotta get the page. Burn chance because I still have like my boots and stuff. Like, I do have like the burn armor and all that. Alright, I'm gonna do damage in general, just 10%. That'll help. crit bonus. Crit bonus. We'll get that crit bonus. Gotta get some regen here too. Crit bonus with main weapon? Heck yeah. I'm getting him with the lightning before. Getting with my weapons. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. Attack speed. Get that attack out quicker. The attack speed for this weapon is just really slow. It really is. Yeah, you're not doing anything for this stream. See ya. You're not doing anything for the stream. See ya. See ya. Can't even like the stream. You can't even. You got something stupid to say. You can't even like the stream. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, we know we got some bots hanging out. Got some bots hanging out. Let's see here. I guess I'll grab that. Let's get some of that regen back. Get some of that regen back. Let's see what I can do here. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Do that. We'll do defense. Yeah. Defense. Defense. Let's see, what will I do? We'll do base health. Let's get that up. Got a little mini boss here. Go with... Oh man, it's such a tough choice because I like all three of them now. that is a really wow. Those are like some of my favorite choices right there. That's tough to decide. Oh man, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Right. Right. Funny stuff. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. See, now we're catching on. Now I think you're catching on. So what's going on here? I think you're kind of catching on, right? Good. I hope you are. You're kind of catching on. All right, let's go ahead and pick our. Let's go with Morningstar here. Okay. I can make good content, but I hope you're catching on to the fact that that's right. Nonsense happens. Right, here we go. Let's see. We really I haven't upgraded this at all, have I? Let's do that. That wasn't just silly. So look at this, 32,000. I'm still only at 32,000 for my damage for my main weapon, my shield bash. We need to do 300,000. Oh my. Well, better start piling it on. Yep, I better start piling it on. Let's see, what can I get for my next upgrade? Help me out. What can I get here? Oh, let's see. Well, we have the plus 15% damage there. I think I should do that. All right. do the 10% damage of the main weapon, as that's saying. Okay, there we go. So, let's see here. We're gonna go with this. Let's see here. Oh, what do I want? 10% damage? Yeah, let's do it. I want that main weapon as much as possible. Bad? It's not so bad. Let's see here. What do I want to do this time? What do I do? Block, base block strength. What do we got? Movement speed, pickup range. Attack speed or attack speed. Let's do block. Yeah. Okay, so at 51,000 now for the damage. Remember, we had to hit 300,000. That is a lot. There's a lot of damage. There's a lot of freaking damage. Yeah, see the main weapon damage and main weapon attack speed. Heck yeah. I'm gonna do crit chance. Maybe we'll do... Just because, again, we need damage with the main weapon. That's pretty freaking cool. Is this a helm? I think that's a helm. Counts as a helm. Sure. Boom. Is that like amulet kind of? I think these are amulets. That's a helm. I'm looking for whatever that is. The freaking mark. I think that's tested. Yeah, I thought so. This is max health. This is damage. Plus 50% damage at 10 minutes. I like that. It's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Let's try that. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Do crit. Alright, I'll do defense and read down there. Who's casting these things? To get rid of who's casting these things. Attack speed here. There we go. We got these casters. Alright. 113,000 we're up to. Pick up range there. Alright, getting groups. Remember how, like, a lot of times I said that there's interference and stuff? There's definitely interference right now. Definitely. Just to let you know. It's been going on for a good bit of the run, actually. Interference with the game through the stream. And of course, until I say it, then it completely stops cold turkey. It was actually happening until I said it just now. So if you know anything about the way this is going on, is if I say what it is, they'll just try to hide it, hide the views, because YouTube will absolutely confirm that definitively was happening. So they'll just start hiding the views and stuff. So I can't, sort of like, tough to kind of say what it is, but basically remember anytime I say something on stream, like I talk about something, I have a good stream, the botnet is here to disrupt that and cause a problem for that. So basically, if I announce something like early in the stream, I say, well, at least this is recording it for us, or something like that. They will then attack that thing and make it stop working. So for X amount of time, I was literally watching my weapon do a shitload of damage and kill things. I watched the weapon do it, and I also watched the counter not record the damage. Many times. So basically, that added up over the course of the run. We will not hit this, because it's just doing it over and over and over. Anything where my shield bash, you can see the sort of, you know, bash itself as an attack, lunging forward there. That's the shield bash. And you know, whenever something is doing damage with that, just damage, not even killing it, but damage, we should see that number move. And flat out, there are plenty of times that I see that doing damage and I do not see that number moving at all. I see a huge delay. Well, that's interference using the stream, just like I talked about all the other times that we see this happen. Just like I talked about how last night I hosted a private game on Warcraft 3 Reforged. A private game. And several people... Did you see that just now? Did you see that? Did you see how I did a shitload of damage and it didn't record the damage at all? I'm just constantly doing damage and it's not recording it. It hasn't moved. Yeah, so, like, basically, like, there's plenty of times it's not recording the damage. Like, we would have hit it already. Just like all the other achievements we would have gotten already. Kinda like all the other times we didn't hit certain achievements and somebody knows that we do achievement progresses and stuff like that. Remember all the times I also told you we should have had achievements and then later came back to the game, and only after a game was patched or updated or something like that, then and only then suddenly it would update all those achievements on Steam. Like, they're just completely broken. Like, achievements that you should have had, that you didn't have. Yeah, it's called flooding port. Well, let's just add it. That's DDoSing, botnets. I mean, I literally see it happening. I literally see it happening. I see it doing damage, and not every time it does damage does it record it on that thing up top. It's just constantly doing damage right now. And it's like recording it every, like, 2 seconds, not every time it does damage. It's like every other time it does damage. Yeah. I also stopped attacking. I turned auto attack on. so that way you can clearly see that I'm not like releasing the button or anything. I've had that on for quite some time. It's been going on though since way before that. That's why I turned auto attack on. So yeah, this is what's actually causing the problem. Is the fact that they're doing that running that interference. Notice how like it's like really hard to get to 200, even 200,000. Like that just shouldn't even be the case. Like it should just be constant damage. It should be exponentially growing as we do more damage, as we do upgrades and stuff, and it's just not. Like that's how you know it's literally a scam. Like it's so obvious. The scammers don't even care how obvious they're being about it. Like it's so obviously a scam. Like you can literally see it. That number should be like flying up there by now, but they've scammed it to not even climb at all. Like you see how it's just very slow. It's gaining like 2 damage here and there, and then like once in a while it updates like a block of damage. I saw 2 damage. I saw it get 2 damage. How am I doing 2 damage at any point? Yeah, like, how does that make any sense? Look at this, it's barely moving. Again, the further we get upgrades, the further we get into this, the further we get more damage and more upgrades, it barely moves. That's how you know it's a scam. It should just be like, you know what I mean? Yeah, would have easily had that by now. Easily. Yeah, see how it's just not updating the damage. We're doing all this damage with the main attack. It's literally just not counting. Like, you can see it. You can literally see it. Yeah, we're not gonna get it in time just because of the scam. See how it's like not updating? It's just like slowly ticking. It's like a clock or something. It's not even like real damage. It's just sort of slowly adding it here and there. See what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Kind of like the numbers on YouTube. Yeah, basically with that being a melee attack, as long as I'm on top of shit, which I have been like the whole fucking time, that should be updating numbers and damage so fast. Seriously, that should be so fast. As we upgraded that weapon and all the damage that we upgraded and stuff, that should be going up so much. It's literally just not. It's literally just fucking literally being lied about. It's not the game either. It's literally just the scammers. It's the bot. Kind of like them joining a private game that is hosted privately. That is invite only. Kind of like that. Kind of like a whole bunch of bots randomly joining a private game and me confirming that, again, you can't make this happen. Physically is impossible. We confirmed it via Gemini, via the AIs. You absolutely cannot join a private game. It is invite only on Warcraft 3 Reforged. Cannot do it. Invite only. Cannot do it. And had I not pointed that scam out, they would have kept doing that. They would have kept doing it. And had I not drawn attention to it, it would not have gone that way. It would have notice how we have 2 minutes left. It would have very, very carefully worked its way worse and worse. We did not see that number moving at all. Like, it was just very slowly, incrementally kind of moving. Had I said nothing, it would have proceeded like normal, just like all the other times we've been scammed on this platform. We've been playing video games, and the game is destroyed in some way. In some way, the parameters of the game is destroyed. In some way, you know, we experience these scammers literally affecting the game. Literally actually reaching in and affecting the game. Because I am streaming. Because they can't hack. The moment they hack, that's a breach. And they know that the virus software will report that and go after them. So they can't do that. They just sit there and they breach the stream endlessly. And then lock the concurrence. Let's see. Imagine that. Like, look at all the damage I'm doing. I'm doing so much damage. And it was like very slowly, and again, yeah, just the shield bash damage, but still, that shield bash is hitting stuff like constantly, and it's doing like a good bit of damage, a good bit. We upgraded it. Look, where is it? Where is it? Is it on here? I don't think it shows up on here. Don't we get a summary afterwards? We get a summary afterwards. Take a look. Of it. Yeah, certain other streamers, their entire communities have harassed this channel and caused problems with this channel. Certain streamers have such toxic communities that their entire mod community has harassed this channel. And I won't ever mention their name because I don't want to drag that streamer into it. Because that streamer isn't the toxic one. It's their modders. So just so you know, I am aware of certain channels. Like I said, I'm not gonna I'm not going to involve those channels because it's not the creator's fault. But yeah, your modders are doing that. And yes, Discord is being used to spy on people. Yes, it is. Think it's not? You're one of the ones. Sorry. It's the truth. Especially if you troll it. Especially if you're one of the ones that trolls it. That thinks it's not happening. Oh, definitely it's happening then. Definitely. Yeah. Especially then. Because you don't think it's happening, so they can take advantage of you. I mean, it's that simple. I want this, but I'm gonna just try to do as much gear as I can. I want to get all the gear sent up. I guess I'll just use the... Is this my shield? That's the damage type. So even just this was the damage type for that, plus this, right? Because that's the actual shield damage upgrade bash itself, right? Like, I think that's the actual, and then this was like extra. That was that extra upgrade. I forget what this is. This might be, no, that might be fire, right? I feel like they should say. So I don't actually know, but I do know that these two are involved in the upgrades. So yeah, we're doing almost 2 million damage there. And you're trying to tell me that that was incrementally good? No. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, damage dealt 12 million. No. No. And you're saying I'm very slowly getting to 300,000? No. I don't believe that. So anyway, got that done. Keep up on our quest progress. Let's get these bought. Yeah, we want to get these bought. Some quest here. Just gotta look here. Chambers of Dissonance. Yeah, like, again, marching ghosts. Where are these? Oh, wait, are those the ghosts that we're marching toward? How am I supposed to kill them? I can't attack them. I know what they are now. Yeah, I couldn't attack them, remember? I wonder if there's a special damage type. Why does it keep shifting to that guy? Did you see that? I was hovering over this and it kept shifting to that guy. So that's physical, projectile. Hound is physical as well. That's physical. Physical. There's magic. Maybe try the cleric. Cleric might do it. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, the cleric does have probably the best chance of... Oh, I forgot about the warlock too. Warlock's fun. The warlock is cool. Let me just see something. So we gotta do that. And gargoyles. Sentinel. I don't know what any of these things are. Over crits. Require more than 100% crit chance. That's crazy. I do like the Phantom Needles. I forgot about this mode. We never even tried it yet. Can I do quests on this mode? We should try it. I don't know if I can do quests on that mode, but I kind of want to try it anyway. No, I don't want that. Let me see something.
Hello.
Okay. So that's a ring. Okay. I do want this though. Yeah, I want the Ice Beast. That's gonna be cool. I'll have to get that soon. That's pretty freaking cool. But for now, I can't really do that, so just have to deal with what I have for now. So Phantom Needles, 100% crit, Marching Ghosts, some stuff to do. One sec. I'll do crit. Just keep going with that. Shield Maiden. So, like, we have, like, some sort of Shield Maiden quest there still, but I don't really know what that means. Acquire the trait Parry 5. Parry V or Parry 5? Looks like Parry 5, doesn't it? Like a room demo. Sweet. Well done, lightning strikes. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what that means, but it's a trait. I must acquire it. Obviously, I would most likely have to do that with the Shield Maiden selected. This character, get it done. Well, we'll see. We'll get this done. I guess I've never played this mode before. I'm assuming each time you complete one, it increases the difficulty. Is what I'm assuming since we started off on. Like I see it says Agony 1, so like each one, like I just said Agony 0, So each time we do something, it's gonna go up. I don't know what this bar is. Is that like experience towards something? It did indicate that, but I'm not really sure how it works yet. So we'll get those Phantom Needles upgraded. Trying to go toward that if we can. If I can. Oh my gosh. And, still trying to figure out how this agony bar works. It said something about, you know, based on your performance, it's going to increase the difficulty. I don't really know what that means. So I guess based on kills, you hit a certain threshold. It would be nice to know what that is, you know what I mean? I know, I didn't get my astronomer's orbs, I know. Crazy, right? Oh man, that's pretty cool. How am I not wearing a helm? How did I miss that? I didn't put a helm on before I left. It's funny. At least I have one now. Trying to go for that Phantom Needles if I can. I'm just trying to get that like super upgraded, you know what I mean? Like just like all the way. what I thought. That's what I thought. Every single time I stop to confirm that there is in fact people in here watching, they sit there and they update the concurrence. Yeah, so again, they're just, if they think that I'm not paying attention to it, they're gonna try to get away with hiding how many people are actually in here. And if I pay attention to it and talk about it, you see how instantly there's 4 concurrents in here? Instantly, as soon as I start talking about it. Instantly. Isn't that interesting? How that works like that. Fascinating stuff, right? Because basically, that was the whole point. You know, they know people are paying attention. There was enough awareness these past few streams. So now, they're sitting here hiding concurrence until they know that I'm sitting here in the stream, and then they just start updating the concurrence. So that way, if I try to document, or anybody else is trying to document, they just fix it in real time. So again, that's all they're doing. They're not actually allowing, they're not releasing, these scammers are not releasing any of my information from their botnet and clearing it out. All they're doing is hiding it better. It will always just be that. So like right now, there's actually, what, 2 in here, right? Yeah, I don't know why that says 3 when it says 2. So like, that's just inconsistent numbers. And none of these people are in the stream, like as you see all these people cycling in, it's not normal. You know what I mean? Like they're not like liking the stream, they're not hanging out talking about games. They're very obviously the scammers. Like, cause they're not saying anything. Or if they say something, they come in on an alt that looks like they stole a bunch of content from some kid scammer that they stole his account and breached some parents or something through this kid that shouldn't have been able to make a YouTube account in the first place, and he made a YouTube account and they stole his account and everything, and now they just have access to it because he's abandoned it, doesn't care, doesn't know anything about it. And now they're just sitting here using all these accounts and pretending to be all these different, and they just sort of come in the stream and say stupid shit, pretending to be these people, and it's just a scammer. It's literally just a scammer. It's not a kid, it's a scammer. For the most part. That's the point. They're not really allowed on YouTube. They're not really technically supposed to be doing that unless under, you know what I mean, like supervision or something like that. And they do moderate those things. So the question is, why is there so fucking many? Why are there so many random alternate accounts? And then you just see that, and like that's their content. And it's like, what the heck? How old is this person? And then you just rationalize, yeah, it's a scammer that stole an account. And you see what they're doing with it. It's really weird. Like that's the point. Like it's really weird stuff. Ay. YouTube is, in a lot of trouble. Google is in a lot of trouble. Am I supposed to? I'm not even doing any damage to these things. So I'm assuming these are the things I'm supposed to get. I'm not even doing any damage to them, am I? I wasn't even like, it didn't even look like I was doing any damage to them. It just really didn't. So if I go over here to the quests, yeah, like it's definitively them because like I do see it on the little icon now. How have I not? Oh, I am almost done with that. Okay. See, I don't even know where that is. This guy's cool. I like him too, though. Wow. Try to do the ice beast.
Next time, bring more gold.
Should we do the ice beast this time? Yeah, so it didn't keep that. Interesting. So I have to finish the run, probably. It's just a normal run. That's the way I get it done. I'm trying to think. Oh, I need to do stuff here too. Defeat the Twisted Knight. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Activate the Dissonator Monolith within 3 minutes. I can probably try to do that. Give me a second though. Yeah, 1 sec here. Give me 1 sec here. Give me one sec here. That's a movement speed. Yeah, sorry, this character's really cool. So, after this stream ends, we'll see if YouTube also leaves this stream live. Because that's what they've been doing, clearly. After we end the stream, YouTube leaves this stream live. So that it looks like it's still live, even though it's not. They've been doing that. For these past few streams lately that we finished streaming software, and they stayed live, as we talked about at the beginning of the last that stream that we just discussed some things. We discussed that pretty much right at the beginning, where you know to me it's very obvious that it's on purpose. Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as seeing that the stream is still live and that you've ended it. That's a scam, man. They're doing stuff to that stream. And also, you can't watch it, too. Because we already explained that you can't click on it in the live section when it's like that. And you can't click on the live section for often hours after the stream, because they're started scamming it, removing all the views, all kinds of stuff. That's what we were talking about on the last stream, where essentially what YouTube's been doing is they've been making it so that you can't click. You can click the stream after the stream. You can only click on it on the scammed, lying version of it that says it has less views. If you go to the live section than the one there, and the one there will be like 3 to 4 times the view as the one in the home section. And this is pretty consistent, where they'll just lie about the views. And what happens is they will lock the one that you're supposed to click on in the live section, so that way you click on the scam one, and it actually scams it further. It gets trackers put on you, and stuff like that. That's how they're doing it. They're putting trackers on you, and you click on that. They're removing views. So especially if they know you haven't watched it, it will halt those views. And if you already you know what I mean, like if you watched it live, they remove that view anyway. That's the whole point, is these scammers have been removing all of my live views, taking it down to like 0, and a lesser version than it was. And it should, you know, like those views should be posted. You might lose some after it's posted a little bit. That's normal YouTube function, but no, our streams have always posted with less views than what that end view count says. And it shouldn't be the case. It should be slightly updating. And then also then gaining 1 new views. And for the past, I don't even know how long, our streams go down to 0. And they slowly count new views. Or they instantly go to like a lesser version. Like if the stream finishes with 120 views, they'll say it finished with like 55 or something like that. And then now what they'll do is they'll start subtracting all of those views it should have had, where YouTube would have had them on there. Except now what they're going to do is just slowly subtract the ones from the people that came back and forth the stream and watch multiple times. And usually that's not that many. Nope, what the scammers are going to do is now what they're doing is they're just taking it way down there. And after the stream, it's like a third of what the actual views should be. A third. So like 2/3 of the views are missing. And then they slowly start subtracting even more. Sometimes, again, they'll take the stream down to completely 0. And it's literally just, literally at 0, very at the moment the stream finishes, and that shouldn't be the case, you know. The stream posts with what it finishes with, you can see that. And it never does. Literally never. Literally never. It literally never posts with the correct view. Literally never. I have literally never seen this. Never. Never once. Literally never once. Not a single solitary time. And we know this is how it works. Yeah, we know this. That's how it works. Yeah. Your stream posts with views that it finishes with. That's what it finished with, and YouTube will update it slowly but truly. Not it finishes with a third of the end views or 0. Remember when they started trying to scam? Remember when Penguin Zero found out all about all this? They wanted to freak him out, so basically they used me to kind of freak him out a little bit, I think. I think he kind of like was maybe had found out about it or something like that, and I only knew that because in all of YouTube and all the possible scenarios and situations and people that you're talking about, how many people could you have possibly mentioned this many points about and gotten the nail on the head? And not only that, other streamers have done this too. I'm not oblivious. I'm aware that they're mentioning me. And the point is, you know, these people are becoming aware of these situations, but they don't know the full story. They don't really get what's actually going on, and so like the point is that I've tried to do the best that I can to paint a picture for you as to what's actually happening. You know, it's up to you to determine that, you know, and decide for yourself what trolls are doing versus what's actually happening. And these bad actors, these scammers, the term bad actor doesn't mean they're bad at acting. You have to understand, the term bad actor means they're evil. You're a bad actor. You're not a good actor, you're bad. It doesn't mean you're bad at acting, it just means you're evil. You're an evil actor. You do it for bad intent, malintent. That's a bad actor. So, what happens is they use all these things, these various means that are very easy for them because they have bots. You think to yourself, well, you couldn't possibly just be sitting and doing it. Right, exactly. That's what a botnet is. That's what it is. That's what DDoSing does. And remember, well, I won't say that part. I'm not gonna say that. But anyway. you have to understand that they have realized that people have found out about this and raised an eyebrow, and so what they've done is made it not seem that way. Like, they show up and like horrendously make the channel look bad with their massive quantities of alts or something like that, you know, or show up like at convenient times, you know, doing very, very, very invasive things that look bad out of context, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, it's the sort of thing where you have to realize that's exactly what they want. That's the scam. You know, it's not anything except a scam. You're getting part of the information. You know, like, okay, it's like this. It's like this. Why do you think that Donald Trump wants, not to mention and get political, but why do you think he doesn't, why do you think he tends to not talk about the JFK stuff and doesn't want to release that stuff? Remember how that stuff was like released and everybody kind of found out? Why does he not like that? Well, because JFK was the one guy that when everybody was saying, you know, like basically this is the point. Throughout history, certain people show themselves their true colors, what they do under pressure. They attack. All they want to do is be the first one to take care of business. The first one to act. Well, we have to be the first one. We have to destroy them before they destroy us. That's the mentality, just like I showed you with certain streamers. Except, I'm not destroying anybody. I'm not here to do that. You see what I'm saying? But yet they have this mentality. Somebody gave it to them. And they look at it like, you know, like you're a competition that's here to destroy them or something. Like, no, like, you understand competition's a good thing for you. Do you get that? And like, they don't look at it like that. They don't understand it. This is like a good number of people, and that's sort of the whole point. Is when everybody was saying, "Oh, we need to be the first one to nuke. We need to be the first one to nuke. We need to be." No, JFK said no. He was one of the only. He was like the side. You know what I mean? Like everybody else just said no. Everybody that was a world leader at that time decided to make the smart play and say no. Okay. So my point is that you have these terrorists, these that's why I call them that, because these people that are minded like that, where all they want to do is think war. We need to attack first. You know, and then meanwhile they're in denial because they themselves will say, well, why are we policing the world and stuff like that? Well, because so that we don't have war. We police the world to not have war, not to create it. It's the other way around. And so, like, you just get a lot of people that don't understand life concepts, and they just attack other people because they're lied to, they're manipulated. Like the people running the botnet, they're probably being manipulated by their own government. Like, you probably don't even understand anything. This is probably why they're trying to find regular information out for me and stuff like that, confirming various things. They're being lied to. But it doesn't justify what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like obviously, like, they're being manipulated and that sucks. But it doesn't justify the means, like, what they're doing and everything. Nice. So, YouTube's gonna sit here and slowly remove views from this stream. after it's posted. And then the scammers are gonna sit here and incrementally take the stream, like, they're gonna break the crap out of the stream. Even worse, as YouTube's removing views. So like I said with the previous stream where I was showing you guys that the stream would lose like a third of its views. For basically, like, seemingly no reason. And then you couldn't even click on them. Like, first it was live for too long. It said it was live for too long. Like, that was the whole point, and then you couldn't even... Like, how long has that been going on? I've been showing that for years. Where you can't click on the videos in the live section. Well, when all these people are watching from mobile, and we're clearly doing a vertical stream, and we know that a lot of people watch from mobile, they are clearly limiting those numbers on purpose. Just like creating a scam, getting me in a botnet, so that way it affects my my Hearthstone streams, because I used to get 8-9 wins in a row. I have everything I need to confirm flat out that there was spying and game manipulation going on there. Like, actually, not as a joke, not as like a trolling thing, but something that you'd actually want to be concerned about. Yeah, with everybody playing online games all the time and stuff like that, Fortnite, all these just online games, free games too. It's dangerous, man. Especially when they're mobile. You know, like Hearthstone. It's not good. I think when I started streaming, there was a lot of scammers that had no idea Hearthstone was a mobile game. I just truthfully think they had no idea. And the scammers watch my channel. That's it. And they just truthfully, like, there's a lot of things they didn't know. And, like, that's something... Yeah, I mean, like, you could just Google that. Like, that's easy. Like, that's it. Information you can... You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, revealing trade secrets here. Like, jeez, it's just a... Yeah. Stating it's a mobile game. I mean, God, everybody knows that. So, like, the point is, I just think there was a lot of these things they didn't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like the butterfly one. It's cool. Butterfly upgrade is cool. It's really cool. Isn't that cool? Morning start. I like that's cool. Handle. Handle upgrade. Sweet. The grip tape. Tape, yes. imagine cutting grip tape like skateboard grip tape, trying to put it on. Oh my god. Oh, your hand would be so fucked up. Don't do that. It'd be like putting sandpaper on it. It's basically sandpaper. I'm just thinking about it. Oh my god. It would certainly grip your hand. Holy shit. Well, no, the point is when you wield a weapon, you need a little bit of give. Tiny. Yeah, something doesn't have just the slightest bit of give. Disarmed? Hence why the rigid people will never understand relaxed tension and how to wield a weapon properly. I'll smack that sword out of your hand every time, and it'll happen in seconds. A joke. It'll look like I slapped your sword down. And your hand just like opens up like it's nothing. It's just common sense stuff if you know what you're doing. Yeah, it's like that's why these concepts exist. You just understand certain things. Sometimes other stuff makes sense. That's why I can troubleshoot certain things with computers too. You know, you just have a certain level of understanding. There's some stuff that's just not going to make sense. You're going to be like, that shouldn't be doing that. You know. You know, you're just gonna see certain things. You're like, yeah. And I realize that other people recognize that too, but you have to recognize that the moment that I say what those things are, they adjust and they change. They go, oh shit, we better not let that on there, because that is gonna cause a problem. That's gonna show everybody what we're doing, you know. And all along the way, they've been doing that. All along the way. It's all that's been happening. I say, well then why is this happening? If it's not a scam, then why is this? And then they fix that. So again, I could still technically prove it, but we have to discuss it privately. Which is why they're monitoring devices and trying to figure out what I'm saying while I'm in my own house. Even like cutting out my cellular devices just to do that. Because they are very, very concerned what I'm going to tell people. You should be very alarmed by that. You should want to hear what I have to say. It might alarm you too. Will. No scams here. I'm just a guy that just wanted to have a channel. Again, I started with martial arts because I was a martial arts instructor in school. Yeah, so I just started with that like way back, but a lot of the numbers were in gaming, and so I just drifted toward that. But then they started screwing me on that and stuff like that. And can I be honest with you guys? I've been doing the category thing for years. You know, people are like, oh, he's just not doing this, or like they'll have one simple thing they're trying to dismiss everything as. You don't realize that I am actually an expert. I really, really am. I have been doing the categories properly for years. I've had YouTube change the category after the fact, and then I went in and went, oh, that's interesting, because I chose the correct category. But nah, that's rare. Most of the time it's been right. They'll actually change the game, too. I'll set the game, too. And they'll change that. They'll not even add the game half the time. Even though their system can detect it. It just doesn't add it. And then people come in and assume I didn't choose the right category because of that. Nope, it's gaming. It always is. When I'm doing gaming, anyway. Or talking about it. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I've been doing that for a long time. Long time. Since the beginning. I told you guys I discovered that. And there was definitely a time when the app was screwing it up, And so like I had been talking about that at one point where it was assigning the incorrect one initially, but I caught that pretty quickly. And I had said that I didn't even realize that was a thing and that was happening. It wasn't that I didn't realize the category was no, I've known about the category since the beginning. Like, that shit's easy. I didn't know, again, that it was just mistakenly changing it sometimes. So I just always check that to see if it's changed. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be different. You know what I mean? Like, then since the last time you did it. So like, if you just assume it's the same, sometimes it might not be. That's what I was noticing. And so like, I'd started with the wrong one, just because like, I just assumed it would be the same size as last time. So like, it's just sometimes the size is just wrong. That's all. But arguably a scam again. You know what I mean? Like, that's cookies and trackers. Listen. I'm gonna say this once, so that you understand. If Windows has a usual problem with trackers and cookies to the point where even its own start menu is glitchy and stutters all over the place just because you have too many cookies and trackers, and as soon as you clean those out, it instantly fixes this problem, that's a systemic issue. Okay? That's as basic as I can make it. That's a real, that is an actual thing. No, I'm not making that up. It is literally, it'll stutter all over the place. If you have a whole bunch of cookies, trackers, stuttering all over the place, you clean them off, and suddenly your little start menu stops stuttering around. It's all smoothly. It's all smooth. Okay. Scammers don't want you to realize that they can sit here and they can use their cookies and trackers to endlessly screw things up. Half the time they didn't even realize it was happening. They're just sitting here sending crap loads of payload data through the ports. And just jamming out the ports. That's all they're doing. I'm trying to tell you guys this. I was never trying to be rude, try to have an ego about it. Just, it's been going on way too long, and this, I mean, we had a stalker show himself. Show that he was the one doing this. Like, he came out of nowhere. Because he was all triggered by the crap that I was saying. So he came out of nowhere to show himself. Oh my gosh. And now he got scared and went into hiding again. And YouTube sat here and allowed this person. Like that's why it's very obvious YouTube facilitates it. Like, they allowed this person to get away with this for so long. Like, just things that they have policies against. What? Oh, that's cool. I've never even seen that one. I got a new ability. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. I like that one. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Wow. Oh shit. I better get out of here. There we go. Look at all these cubes swarming me. Look at all the cubes were swarming me. Look at them go. Yeah, that made a difference. Grab that one. Trying to stay ahead of the crowd here. Doing all the aiming myself now. I actually have been. I'm sure you noticed. I try to. If you get a bit overwhelmed, so you're trying to take care of a specific thing, sometimes you want to focus on that, but I try to do it myself rather than doing the auto. It's just more fun. Let's see. This one. Yeah, let's keep going. Look at this guy. Wait, is that the knight? Is that him? I think that's the knight. It looks like him. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna die. This knight is going down. Red knight going down. Going down, down, down. Red knight going down. Okay, we'll go. That was, this is Jim Carrey. Okay, we'll go. That was a great movie. Jack Black was in that movie. Did you know that? Roderick, Harry, Jack Black. Great movie. Classic. Super funny. But also a very real subject. Yes, I got him! Yes! But I liked Jim Carrey's portrayal of that character. That was a pretty brilliant role. I thought it was pretty brilliant. It's fine. I hope that if they bring Ultron back, which they probably will, by the way, I hope that James Spader comes back. I hope they bring him back to this. He's excellent. Please bring James Spader. gonna grab this other page if I have time. Probably don't, but I just realized that it was sitting over there. Head over that direction, new items, not anything. I think it's funny I only got four things. Solid character. If only you could see my ridiculous fake smile right now. It's a very odd fake smile, but I just did because I got that. No, I guess it wasn't really that fake, but you get what I'm saying. Well, maybe if YouTube hadn't exposed us to a bunch of scamming botnet, disgusting, DDoSing, scamming network of computers, then maybe we would have our camera on more. But you know, YouTube is trash. Yep, we would have the camera on every stream. Except they had to go and do that. So, yeah, you just have to, I mean, it's not gonna make it easy for them. It's ridiculous that YouTube facilitated that. Nice. So I am still trying to make it over there, regardless of the boss. Try to get it. He is not an easy boss. This freaking guy. Oh my gosh. Weird. Error. Okay. I got it. I did it. Ha! Yay! Guys, get it. I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. That's enough of that stupid shit. Maiden's Tear. What the f- How am I supposed to choose? I want that. I want that. Wait, do I have an extra bucket? Look at this weapon, I love it. I don't have an extra bucket. I had an extra bucket that one level, didn't I? Oh wait, I died, didn't I? Never mind. I think I died that time. Didn't I die that time? Bucket. Bucket. Wow. We completed some quests. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. I got some shit done. That's what happened. That is what happened. I got some shit done. Cool. Well, I appreciate you watching, but that's where we're probably gonna stop it. Thank you. If you were watching and you weren't a scammer and you were just here watching, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. See ya.